Hello folks and welcome back to The Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition. I sincerely hope you're enjoying this series so far. I know I am. Though one thing I would complain about my recording is I keep forgetting to comment on things. I'm too caught up in it to comment on it. Sometimes it's almost better to be going at a thing that you've already played before. I was going to say go at it fresh. There can be benefits to that, but right now I feel almost if it's better for me to have played this through a few times so I know what's going to happen so I can comment on it better. Because right now I feel almost like I'm forgetting to comment on things. I was actually going to make a joke before, like I'll think of a joke to make, then I'll forget. I remember with the trolls, he refers to, the spelling on the subtitles refers to, the troll refers to his woman as a W-O-M-Y-N, which is like some feminist spelling of the, radfem spelling of the word man. Woman. It's to take the word man out of it. Christ, there's random X's hidden all over this map. Christ. Also had a weird squeaky noise there. And no, it wasn't just my voice. But, yeah, there's weird X's on that loading screen. The other thing is weird radfem spelling of the word woman to take the word man out of it. And yeah, whistling noise. Game looks fantastic right now. I did just the LOD distance from normal, well, from far to normal, then back to far. Sometimes I find with settings it might be at something, but the game doesn't realize. So here's hoping it does cooperate now. I do want to say the game looks nicer, but I think it could all just be psychological. I do notice there's still a bit of pop in here. Ooh, ooh, white myrtle, nice. Where's the black myrtle? It's racist. Sorry, I can't help it. As long as no one's thinking I'm serious, all's good. Oh, enemy? More V. Oh, it's a drowned dead. I thought it was one of the benecked individuals. This is a cool sword. I do like the design of the arm guard, the hilt. Nice. It kind of looks like I'm done here, at least for the moment. We won't be handing anything into Philippa just yet, because anything could trigger the next bit. What we're going to focus on for now is the side quests. So we'll be working on the Harpy contract, the Bring It On Vergen, and with Flittering Heart. The Witcher examined the bodies of his victims, and based on his professional knowledge, concluded that a succubus had killed the men. Also, Groth found a book, a tome of my poetry on one of the corpses. Whosoever doubted that humans and beasts alike admire my oeuvre and love me, shall doubt no more, as this was positive proof of my fame. In any case, the Witcher had hit a dead end and came to talk to me. Let's just adjust the stuff to you. And actually, didn't I get the Madness mutagen? Which gives 2 armor, 5 vitality, and 1 damage bonus on science. That's nice. I do like the critical effects mutagen. I wonder if there's a better version of it. I notice it's only down as an alchemy thing and as a mutagen, not as a crafting reagent, so maybe not. I'm also going to pop into Yorvit and tell him that some of his people tried to kill me. I'm not sure if that would be in a conversationable thing, but you kind of hope it would be. Okay, I'm after getting a fair bit of Wolfsbane now. Hopefully that'll prevent me from, you know, overusing it. Part of me is thinking of getting the tattoo removed, but part of me is thinking of keeping it. It would just kind of be funny to stick growth with it. Well, you know, just to make, you know, make him keep it, like. Oh, put it away. Too used to just running around outside with it out, so.
Nobody wants you here.
Friendly. Where's your bit? Don't know why I did that. That really wouldn't work. Maybe I can access this now. No.
Greetings.
You're friendly. Well, much more than the other guy, anyway. Where is Yorvit? Going by the blue dot, he's over here.
The leader, though clad like a soldier, had a feminine face to stir awe.
Greetings.
This lady.
What are you doing out here this late?
Thinking
About what?
about the approaching fight.
As long as the mist of wraiths is up, there won't be a fight.
I ponder something else. We women must leave the shadows. When fighting, we're equal to men, but off the battlefield.
Women are no warriors.
We do everything the men do, and as well as they do. Gender doesn't determine ability.
Okay, this is the one thing I hate in games. They'll give you an option, but they won't tell you precisely what the character is saying. Geralt's comment was, "You think highly of your abilities," and he comes out with, "I was thinking of in a more of a neutral thing. You think you're a good fighter, you know, you like that, you know, of more of a neutral comment." And here he goes off on a more derisive slant. So it's a more of a, it's annoying. I prefer games where they tell you precisely what you're going to say. And to be honest, I would almost like if the game also told you the manner in which you said it, because the game could still fuck you over just as badly as this by telling you saying one thing, then having your character saying it in a very different manner. Like, you know, you saying to a character, "Ah, you're such a cunt," but you say, like, roaring it in rage. You could call someone such a cunt. In fact, I have. And, you know, just say it in a jokey manner and they'll laugh. And, you know, of course, that doesn't hold true for all, but, you know, the manner in which you say it, statement really changes the meaning. So, please, devs, please be precise.
You know why men command armies? Because they don't waste time on idle chatter. We could argue all night about the injustice of it, but until you show you can get something done, saying that you can won't change much. It won't be easy, but you could try to blaze a trail.
A worthy endeavor in itself, I know. Thank you, Witcher. Godspeed.
And the breast. Ah, a maiden I saw.
Okay, so that conversation went a lot differently than I expected. Alright then. Again, you kind of got the gist there from the, you know, prove it line, but still, just the phrasing of it, I was expecting it to go be phrased a bit differently. Oh, I've just looped around. Oh, shite. But, yeah. Don't know where Yorvit is. He's kind of pissed off. I was hoping to talk to him. Maybe he was in on it. Probably not. Yorvit seems to like me right now. To some degree. Christ, I don't know how anyone leaves their stall out. You know, just unguarded like that. Like, oof. I could not see, you know, see people, like, actually doing that. It just seems like just rife for something to go wrong.
Look, another one.
Calm, Dave.
You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
Seems Dandelion's upstairs.
Women will go and sit astride.
This might be... Yes, this is Dandelion's room. And Zoltan's! Nice. Let's wake
Good
you.
thing you're here, Geralt. A rhyme for wonder?
I'm no
Blunder.
I know, but you have good ideas sometimes.
yonder.
Good!
Writing a sonnet for your new muse?
Better than that. I'm composing an anthem for Vergen.
Oh, that's
Want to hear
nice.
the first version?
No.
Listen. May those who dream of freedom arise, seeing the sight of liberty with their eyes. Let us go together, become our brother. The choice is yours, you know there's no other. How far shall we venture in this great wonder? Elf, dwarf, and human set forth together yonder. Like it?
It rhymes, kind of.
All right then. Tell me what you discovered.
He sounds so defeated, poor bastard. Also, I do actually kind of like it. I want to see it put to music. You know, the lyrics fully polished, put to music. Keep putting on repeat.
Is it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda mouthpiece for the court?
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court. People are with Saskia because they want to be, not because they have to or should be.
You have a tendency to go from one extreme to the other.
And you have a tendency to shit on every ideal, even the most noble.
I try to take an objective view of the world.
Yet you've joined us. You have, haven't you?
I'm on Vergen's side, at this time.
Don't want to commit, eh? Well, Vergen isn't some whore you can just screw and forget.
He really is getting caught up in this. Though, saying that, it is a very noble ideal, and considering the shit place the Witcher setting is, you know, if they can make it work, it's, you know, that is a damn good thing. Sorry, I'm adjusting my headset as I said it. And especially since, you know, Grog died once in a fucking pogrom. You're right, I like to be careful. Again, I don't know what he's gonna say. Like, he's saying you're right. You know, he could go like... he could go a variety of ways. And I like to be careful, could go a variety of ways. I don't know what to say.
You're right. Once you're on a teetering bridge, you might as well cross it.
Finally, spoken like a man. Oh, sorry, that was racist. Wise words, Witcher.
Well, couldn't man be... How? Well, I suppose in when you're dealing with humans and elves, it's probably more in relation to human than anything else. I was just thinking an adult male. You know? Whatever. Details.
Yorvith seems to have changed.
Everyone changes here. Except you, of course.
I'm not sure I like changes of that kind. I find them hard to believe.
You're an idiot. Saskia's giving Yorvith a chance. If he uses it well, he'll finally be able to emerge from that hole in the ground he's been living in for years. That's the least of it. If he plays his cards right, he can win everyone's respect. People only remember what they want to remember.
I suppose you're right. A free state in the Pontar Valley could turn Yorvith from a brigand into a knight.
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with my child. But who knows what he'll become?
Dandelion is really passionate about this, and I gotta be honest, I actually really like the character. I hope we get to see a fair bit of him. We got to see a bit of him in the first game, but I want to see more, you know?
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I believe I'll find Triss, alive.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her. My memory's coming back. It's just bits and pieces so far, but I can feel them coming together, forming a whole.
What have you remembered?
The voyage, an endless trek south. I was following Yennefer in the wild hunt. I have no idea how long. It got cold. Only old people were left in the villages I passed through, but they all refused to tell me what had happened to the young, to their children. I finally pressed a man for information. He blamed it on wolf packs, on an outburst of drowners and rot fiends. No one mentioned the wild hunt.
Did you catch up to the hunt?
I don't know.
Got anything you can follow?
I'm looking. You once mentioned some elven poems about the hunt.
I believe I said they could exist, and they'd be old. I don't know any, but look around. You're pretty good at finding things.
To be honest, I probably have to go to the bookseller in the early morning. Well, not early morning, but during daytime, not now. She will probably have it. That, or I get to pinch it off someone.
One thing's for sure. Letho's not on this side of the fog.
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should have gone to Henselt's camp with Roach.
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean I've forgotten about Letho.
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chickens.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, actually, that's actually really interesting. I figured whatever side you'd chosen, you would end up in the same place, dealing with the same stuff. But maybe if you side with Roche, you go after you land with Henselt. Ooh, that's interesting. And you deal with Sheila instead of Philippa. Ooh, that's really nice. I'm imagining that's the way it bubbles out. Like that happens instead. Because, well, that's really interesting. Well, you basically really emphasize player, choice. You know, you get a whole different second act for making a different choice here. That's awesome.
My reputation's a little more important than hens in a coop. Until I find Letho, I'll be considered a murderer.
No one thinks you're a Kingslayer here.
You're dead wrong. They treat me well because they need me. That could change in an instant.
You're probably right. Let's say you catch him. What then?
It kind of does depend. It does.
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point. Or maybe I'll just cut off his head. I found a volume of your poetry.
My love poems! Some bastard stole them recently. Probably wanted to show off to a young lass smelling of sheepskins. Really missed this book. It was like being in a brothel with no balls. I owe you one, Geralt, though I don't know quite how I'll repay you. No, actually, I do know. Up for a shot of vodka? It's on me.
I've got a better idea.
Beer? That's fine. All the same to me.
I need you to do me a favor.
Name it. For this, I'd give you my chastity. If I still had it, of course.
I wouldn't be interested.
Don't tell me you need another poem for a noon wraith.
Worse.
Please, Geralt, don't get me involved in another messy monster matter. I'm an artist, not...
That's precisely who I need to lure a succubus.
Are you crazy? You want to see a hoofed hag ride me to death? On the other hand, we all have to die of something.
Go to the burned down village after dark and wait for me there.
BRB, folks. BRB. Oh, well, folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Been gone an hour, I think. Ended up disappearing, having a chat, that kind of thing. There's something I talked about ages ago, and you may notice on and off through my different videos, over like the last couple of years, I brought it up. For me, it's the same year. It's been quite a few months since I've talked about it, but it's the same year. So don't think I'm like drawing it. Basically, I'm ending up bringing it up long after it's dead news, only because of the way my